Hi there. Today's topic is, should your partner have access to the content on your phone when they ask? One of my recent videos, in my forgiveness series, I made the comment that if you feel the need to constantly check your partner's phone, you probably shouldn't be in that relationship. Then I watched an interview with Evie Poumpouras, I believe is her name. Absolutely love her. I've got her book, Becoming Bulletproof. I highly recommend that. I'm not through the book yet, but I'm liking what I'm reading so far. But she made the comment that we all have bad days. We all have insecure moments with our romantic partners, whether you're married or in a relationship, living together. Doesn't matter what it is. We all need a little extra insurance once in a while. And it made me start thinking. So I talked with my partner about it. He nor I have ever picked up the other's phone or asked to see your phone. When we were talking about it, I said, I'm going to admit there's been a few times it's crossed my mind and I've wanted to. And then I've stopped myself and said, you know what, that means there's something wrong with me. I'm the one having the issue. But I think what's important is that you self-reflect and ask yourself, okay, is it something that they're doing? And you can talk with them about it. Maybe they're being distant. Maybe they've been focused on work or something going on with some of their close family members. You don't really know till you talk to them. And I think it's real important to talk to our partner. One thing that Evie said was, well, I've got nothing to hide. If he wants to see my phone, here it is, babe, have at it. She said that they'd had some issues with the phone before. She said, one thing I don't want, and I completely agree with this, and I think it's important to point out, you don't want them being sneaky about it. You want someone to ask you directly. You want your partner to ask you directly, I'm just feeling a little insecure. Can I see your phone? If you have nothing to hide, you're not going to be defensive about it. You're going to say, sure, here you go. Play a game, do whatever you want. Your partner is probably going to say, what's going on? Why are you not trusting me at this time? They shouldn't be defensive about it. If my partner's not trusting me, I'm going to want to know why. I'm going to know what it is that I'm doing that would make him not want to trust me, because I've dealt with jealousy before, unreasonable. I've dealt with my own unreasonable jealousy before. So it's no fun to have that little green monster. So if your partner can do something as simple as be completely transparent with their phone and that helps you feel better, then go for it. But it shouldn't be all the time. If you constantly have to reassure your partner that you're not doing anything wrong, there's some deeper issues there that you need to work on. When this issue first came up, I did a post on my Facebook page asking about it. Did not really get any comments, but I had people reach out to me. I didn't even consider that some people are maybe not going to want to be open about the fact that maybe they believe, no, it's a privacy issue, because they wouldn't want their partner to think that they have something to hide. I don't have something to hide. I believe, my phone needs to be private. They should trust me until I've done something wrong. I think it's a whole bigger issue than what I originally thought. My first initial hard stance was, you shouldn't be looking at your partner's phone. If you're feeling that way, you shouldn't be in that relationship. It's showing a lack of trust. But I think it goes a lot deeper, and it can open up some really good conversations. Some other people that I talked to, they were very, it seemed like unanimously, if my partner wants to see my phone, all they have to do is ask. But everybody really had a problem with a partner sneaking. No one likes that sneakiness. It's not just a lack of trust there. To me, when someone's being sneaky, there's a guilty conscience thing. And that's just from my own personal experience. Maybe you have a different opinion on that. I am curious to hear more people's opinions on this. I feel pretty good now that I no longer believe it's a hard and fast, if someone wants to look at your phone, your partner, then that means something's seriously wrong. It could just simply be that they're feeling a little insecure and need a little bit of reassurance. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that is, no matter how long you've been married, there's going to be those days where you just need a little reassurance. Defensiveness, to me, tends to raise a red flag. I tend to want to know, why are you being defensive if you're not doing anything wrong? So maybe have those conversations before anything comes up, how you're going to deal with the phone issue, because our phones, they're not just hanging on the wall anymore. You know, now our phones have our lives on them. Some people use them as their diary. Some people, you know, you have a conversation with your sister. You don't necessarily want your spouse to know what you and your sister are talking about. Not that it's anything wrong, but that's a private relationship between you and your sister. And I'm just throwing out some examples here. I'm really curious other people's opinions on it. You don't have to necessarily say whether you agree or disagree. I'm just curious what other people are thinking about it. Thanks for giving me a few minutes here. I will talk to you another time. Have a good day.